If there's one important lesson that I've learned about the dating game, it is this. When women like you, they help you. When women don't, they won't. And I say that because I'm going to be answering a couple of questions today from some guys who left a comment under my video, the 3 things she's feeling when she ignores you and what your response should be. And the questions that they're asking me, it's dealing with situations where basically women are doing things that indicate that they're trying to stay away from the guy. And these guys are still wondering, but what can I do to get her in my good graces? Or what does this mean? Or why is she doing this? And I think sometimes as men, we make dating very, very hard for ourselves. We think we have to do all this work and convincing to get a woman to want to be with us or to like us. And it's really not that hard. If a woman has interest in you, she's going to do everything in her power to see to it that she can spend time with you and be around you. When a woman's not interested in you, she's going to do everything that she can to make sure that she doesn't have a chance to be around you. And you can't be confused by that, because if you just follow that principle, that when women like you, they help you, and women don't, they won't, you will save yourself a lot of heartache and a lot of having to guess what a woman is feeling for you. Because you'll just know, oh, I'm trying to ask her on a date. She keeps pushing it to the wayside. She must not be interested. And by the way, these are the kind of lessons you can learn in my new program over here, the Introvert Dating Success Membership Academy, which you can have a free 2-day free trial to by going to introvertdatingsuccess.com and signing up for it. You'll get access to hundreds of hours of great dating advice, as well as some of my top tier programs like Top Secret Dating Blueprint, which teaches you what signs to look out for and how to escalate to get into a relationship, or Smart Digital Dating, how to talk to women online and set up your profile so you know what to do. Again, free 2-day trial at introvertdatingsuccess.com. Let's get into these guys' questions, all right? So the first guy, in response to that video, he said, how about a coworker that never answered my call, but shows up on her off hours to talk to everyone but me? Yes, I reciprocated the ignoring. So I always ask you guys to give me more details. And I said to him, I need more information. How long have you known this coworker? How did you get her phone number? When you called her and she didn't pick up, did you leave a voice message or a text? How often does she come in and not talk to you? And is she talking to you on her on hours? And so his response was, I started the job about a month ago. She restarted a week after me. We worked her first 2 days. I got her number with intentions of hanging out. Stop. You're too old for that. You're too old to be calling it a hangout. You got the number because you wanted to ask her on a date. It is okay to use the word date. A woman that you're interested in, you're taking on a date. You're not trying to do a frivolous hangout. You're trying to ask her on a date. Anyway, he says, called and left her a voicemail a couple of days later. Then, and she I guess she didn't respond back. Then worked 2 days the next week after not calling me back. So you work with a woman who has seen you in person, knows she's going to see you again, and then when you called and left a message, she didn't respond back to it, even though she knows she's going to see you in the future. Does that look like a woman that is trying to help you spend time with her and interact, or one that is not trying to help? Continuing, he says, tried as little contact unless initiated by her. Now she's changed her schedule to my days off. Probably 3 to 4 stop-ins the last 10 days. Today she was very brief and really didn't talk to anyone. So to recap, he wants to know, and the reason by the way, he said in his previous thing that he's trying to ignore her now. And this is the thing guys will do, is that they'll see a woman that is no longer talking to them, and then they've heard about this thing called no contact that's supposed to make a woman interested in talking to him again. So they'll go ahead and do no contact, hoping that by ignoring her, she's going to realize that she's being ignored and try to talk to him. But you got to look at all these other signs. Not only is she ignoring him, she's switched her days off to where she doesn't have to work when he's working, and she hasn't responded back to his voice message. She's already no contacting you, dude. So when a woman's showing those kind of signs, that indicates that she's not really interested in having a rapport with you, and therefore you're already out. Because again, women that like you help you. A woman that liked you would be trying to find days that you're working on the calendar and then just, happen to be working those same days. And she definitely wouldn't have a hard time responding back to a voice message or a text that you're sending to her, all right? So this is an example of a woman that is not actually helping you to see or talk to her more. So therefore, this indicates that she is not interested. And there are some women that are just not going to be interested. You can do all the no contacting in the world and still not get her to want to talk to you anymore by doing that. Because the reality is, you're not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. She's not for everybody. And so sometimes you'll come across a woman that may initially show some interest and then realize, oh, you know what? He's not for me. And that's the end of it. That's all you can do. You can't do anything else. And that's totally fine. So she's not interested. So at this point, you can't really try to press her to go out with you because women really don't like when you press them. Like they'll really complain about it because they don't want to be confrontational, but they really don't like that. And also the time you're wasting chasing after this woman, you could be going after another woman that would actually want to date you. All right. So then in the same thing, there was another guy that had a question. He said, I've been talking to a woman now for a while, doing things together, etc. I'm also 47 and she is 58. Wow. You went for an older woman. A very old, by 11 years. All right. Everybody's got their choices, I guess. He said, all of a sudden, she is ignoring me, especially on Messenger and social media, but she has started replying and responding to a guy on social media like crazy. So another guy. He says, is that the guy she is choosing over me? So my honest answer to those kind of questions is it doesn't really matter. Like, it doesn't matter if she's talking to this guy or she's talking to another guy offline. The important thing is that she's no longer talking to you. She's no longer making it easy for you to see or talk to her. She's no longer helping you in that aspect. So again, women that help you, women that like you, help you. Women that don't, won't. Ask yourself this question always, guys. Is the woman I'm talking to right now making it easier for me to see her or making it harder for me to see her? If the answer is that she's making it harder, more often than not, it means that she either has low interest or she's starting to lose interest and you need to do some balancing out. But yeah, and then also to this lady in particular, she is 58. So a lot of women, and this is unfair on our end, guys, because, we like to think we're in a society where it shouldn't really matter how old people are. And, women get a bad rap for, they hit the wall and then they can't get any more dates and all this other stuff. So you got a younger guy that's 11 years younger that's trying to actually date an older woman. But that doesn't mean that for women, the stigma doesn't go away of them thinking and feeling that ultimately the man should be older than them or at least closer to their age. Like the majority of women still are marrying guys anywhere between 2 to 5 years older than them. And so even if they try out a younger guy, that doesn't mean that she's going to be fully convinced that it's a good idea. And so the older a woman is than you, the more likely it is she's probably not going to stick around just because subconsciously, if she's older than you, she's going to be the one that's leading the relationship. And women ultimately want their men to lead the relationship. So most women will date older men. This is not to say I have never seen an older woman marry a younger guy and it work out, because I have. I have friends that have married, women friends that have married younger. I have females in my family that have married slightly younger. So it can work out, but that's the exception, not the rule. The general rule is most women, if they can help it, are going to try to find a guy that's older. So she might have considered you just a fun little fling, and maybe she met somebody around her age, or maybe she met somebody that she just has a different chemistry with, or just she wants new stimuli and you're not it anymore. Either way, it doesn't matter. The end of the day is, it doesn't matter who she's choosing other than you. She's not choosing you, and therefore she's not helping you, and therefore she's not interested, and therefore you need to think about going to somebody else, okay? So yeah, overall arching message is this, guys, is that I think some of you just haven't really experienced what it is to date a woman that is emphatically obsessed and all about you. And I've had the luxury of being able to date women who were so down for me that there'd never be a rejection of a date. They were always down to sleep with me whenever I wanted to. They were always willing to do the ideas that I came up with. And they allowed me to step into that leadership role in the relationship without questioning me, okay? So if you haven't experienced that, it means that you've dated a lot of ratchet women or just a lot of women that weren't really good choices to date in the first place. And you need to be picking better quality women. And that's why I created a program called Introvert Dating Success, Membership Academy, because I want you guys to be able to date the kind of women you want to date and have the kind of success that you truly can get with a woman that is all about you, that is totally in it to win it with you, and that will see you as the ultimate love and apple of her eye. And if you haven't experienced that, this is the kind of program that can help you. It's got a bunch of programs in it. It's like the Netflix of dating advice. Hundreds of hours of stuff, but we have some programs that are really specific in terms of helping you get better with dating, like the Top Secret Dating Blueprint program, where you get to walk through how to date a woman in those first 3 months to get her eventually asking you to be the boyfriend. They have Smart Digital Dating. We have a bunch of other programs that are on there that are basically designed to help you get the dating life that you deserve. And so you can check it out now. You can sign up and get a two-day free trial of the program. If you like it, you can stay on. It comes with unlimited email correspondence with me. So if you have a problem or situation going on, I answer you right away. With these videos, I answer your question in a few days, but if you're in the program, you'll get an email from me that same day about your situation. That's just a little perk that I've added to come with the program, all right? So be sure to check it out. Again, 2-day free trial. Go to introvertdatingsuccess.com and sign up for that as well, all right? But thanks you guys for watching and listening to this show. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this video, like it, all that good stuff. I will catch you all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Thanks for listening to the Introvert Dating Success Podcast. Visit us at introvertdatingsuccess.com for more great tips on attracting women using your natural introvert charm. Oh, yeah.